Hey, what is up guys? It's Brendan here, and today we're going to be going over the 10 best print-on-demand companies and services so that you can get started with creating and selling custom products online. And by the way, links will be down below in the description box as well if you want to feel free to follow along as we go through the list as well. And by the way, these are not really in any particular order. I just figured I would mention that. And kicking things off at number 1, we have Printful. Now, Printful really has been in the print-on-demand space for a very long time. And by the way, if you are familiar with dropshipping, very similar to print-on-demand, but in today's video, we really are focusing in on print-on-demand companies and services. Specifically, just so happens that really it is very similar to dropshipping effectively, which we will explain a little bit later in today's video. But at the number 1 spot, we do have Printful. Now, Printful has a ton of different integrations as well, and we're not going to be diving too deep into each of the different companies, just doing a brief overview. So if you want to learn more, then feel free to check out their websites as well. If you want to dig into what types of products they offer, then you can go ahead and feel free to do that as well. But Printful allows you to print your logo, very similar to all of the other print-on-demand companies, but Printful is nice because they have just a mass variety of integrations as well. So you can come to expect that with all the different e-commerce platforms. Maybe if you already have an online store, or if you're just getting started, then Printful also is great if you are just brand new to building an online store, an online website, and then you can connect that with different e-commerce platforms, such as a platform like Shopify, WooCommerce, Wix, Squarespace, BigCommerce. A lot of these different platforms I have talked about on the channel as well. If you're familiar with e-commerce platforms and how to build an online store, then Printful has those integrations for you. If you're looking to get started with selling your print-on-demand products. And when it says print-on-demand, it really is print-on-demand. As you have customers come in and order products through your online store, then you can go ahead and you create your own designs, and they will then build those products as they come in, as they are printed on demand. As your customers order them, then they get shipped directly to your customer as well. Effectively drop shipping, if you're familiar with that as well. Basically, so yeah, you can create your own logos, designs, depending on what types of things you want to sell. Maybe you're looking to do merch. There are a ton of different providers that we're going to be mentioning in today's video for print-on-demand companies and services. So, hey, if you check out Printful and you don't like the products, then there's plenty of other options out there as well. But Printful is at that number 1 spot just because they have been around for so long and they have all those integrations. And it's very easy to test products as well. Maybe you find a t-shirt that you like. This t-shirt here is actually a Bell Canvas, and I believe they still have Bell Canvas shirts that you can use, and they're just really soft. So that's just something, as an example, that a company like Printful, depending on the t-shirts you want, you could order one yourself, see if you like it, maybe even put a little design on there, see how the print looks, see if the fabric is what you expected, or if the print is to the same standards. Maybe you need to move the logo over a little bit more. Maybe it wasn't at the right dimensions. There's a whole bunch of varieties there, but you can easily order the product yourself to test things out before selling it on your online store and marketing it and all that kind of things as well. So yes, as you can see with Printful, they have a variety of different products. So you can do beach towels, hats, phone cases, posters. Engraved jewelry is a pretty cool one. Bags, laptop cases. Obviously, feel free to take a look at as well if you're interested in Printful. They have a lot of different products. Like I said, we're just doing a brief overview. So that is Printful. And at the number 2 spot, we have Printify. Now, Printify is very similar to Printful. Printify is right up there as well as far as the different integrations that they have with different e-commerce platforms. If you're building your own online store, then you can do that with Printify. They also have their own API as well as integrations with platforms like Shopify, Squarespace, Wix, BigCommerce, WooCommerce, Etsy, eBay, PrestaShop. The world is your oyster here for integrations, and that really is, in my opinion, one of the most important things about choosing a print-on-demand company or service is, does it actually connect with your store? Is it easy to use? Does their UI, UX, is it simple and easy to navigate? And also, do they have good products, right? Do they even have the products that you like in the first place? Which is very important. But they also handle the fulfillment, which is what is just beautiful about print on demand in general. as well. So once an order is placed, then they'll handle the printing, delivery, logistics as well. You just choose the products, what types of prices that you want to do. And you can easily add your design. So this is really the whole, create, sell, and we handle model that Printify has. Same thing with Printful, and really what you're going to come to expect with a lot of the different print-on-demand companies and services mentioned in this list in today's video. So Printify is another great option as well. Definitely worth taking a look at. They have a lot of variety of products. Maybe you want just a certain mountain design, right? Maybe you want some sort of mountain design or some sort of words or eat, sleep, game, or a brand. Maybe if you're trying to do more like a branded look. Really, the world is your oyster as far as what you want to do, and whatever floats your boat, you can figure that out depending on what type of designs you like, or what, if you're a good graphic designer, then cool, there you go. But yeah, Printify, definitely worth checking out. And moving into the next one in this list, at number 3, we have Guten. Now, Guten allows you to scale e-commerce with confidence, as they say here. So is a more reliable print-on-demand solution. So very similar to the other ones in this list, but they are a little bit different. Of course, Guten has different types of product offerings as well. Of course, they have the integrations, BigCommerce, Shopify, WooCommerce, Etsy, and their own API as well. Fast shipping times, as you can see here. The different types of companies that they have familiar with, so like Jackbox Games, different print companies. So yeah, print on demand for all types of markets. They have a variety of different industries that they work within, maybe a little bit different than just the typical t-shirts that you may see with a lot of different print on demand companies. They have other options besides just regular t-shirts. They have other personalized products as well as custom merch that they do as well. So say if you were doing pillows, I guess, or fashion, really depending on what types of products that you want to look at. Of course, everyone has mugs. So luggage tags, pretty cool there. They have business cards, like I said, the mugs. Every print-on-demand company, you got to have mugs, right? So they also have, like I said, the different e-commerce integrations here, so nothing to worry about there. And the custom merch options as well for print on demand. So depending on what type of industry you're in, it may be better to choose one over the other. But yeah, it's definitely worth taking a look at. Ooh, and some cool leggings. So yes, definitely take a look at Guten as well. And another thing to consider here with the integrations is, do they have the right apps for you? Do you already have an e-commerce website? Do you need to build an e-commerce website? Do you have a website where you can just integrate their API? Do you have a developer to do that? These are all the types of things that you have to consider when you're selecting what e-commerce platform. What do you like? What's most user-friendly for you as you're getting started with this and selecting the right print-on-demand company for you? Can they fulfill the types of products you're looking at as well? Just different questions you need to figure out when you're trying to decide what company to go with. At number 4, we have Spring, which is formerly known as Teespring. It's still Teespring, but their rebranding now is Spring, which makes a lot of sense because a lot of the different print-on-demand companies that do t-shirts, it's like, hey, we don't just do t-shirts, although that is the main thing people want. They also do other types of products as well, so that you can engage your fans and help you monetize your content. So Teespring, I would say, quite different from a Printful or Printify. Teespring is really super popular. They've been around for a long, long time, and they're great for influencers, I would say, that are looking to sell different designs depending on what they want to do. There's less of the whole e-commerce platform management, so less of that aspect to it. Teespring is more focused and geared around just helping influencers monetize their content, whether you're on TikTok, YouTube, something like that. I would say Teespring is a good option there. As you can see, they have hot ones, which I'm a big fan of personally. I definitely like hot ones. So yeah, lots of cool designs that you can do, and they'll work with you as well. You can create and sell your own products within Teespring, or Spring as they now call it. So you can build out your own designs and figure out what you want to do. Such as, I rescue plants. These are staff picks, I guess, that they have, as well as different athletics. So beyond just t-shirts, like they also have athletics. So Teespring also has athletics, as you can see, really focused on creators and making merch happen, since it's sort of a bit of a headache to actually create merch. So yeah, these are just trending different designs that people have put together. But yeah, definitely worth taking a look at Teespring, so you can create your own different designs and units and logos and sweatshirts and really just whatever you want to sell. Definitely take a look at Teespring, or also known as Spring now. So moving to the next one on this list, at number 5, we have Spod. Now, Spod I have mentioned on the channel before as well, and a few other dropshipping related lists, but it is a print-on-demand company, and they do print-on-demand products. Now, Spod has a little bit more of a premium design, it looks like, generally. And they also have those integrations such as Squarespace, Shopify, and WooCommerce, OrderDesk, Magento, and their own API. So depending on what your e-commerce setup is looking like, then they have a lot of integrations, so you can easily plug it into your chosen shop system, as they say here. Which is very, very important as well when you're selecting a print-on-demand company, just to make things so much easier for you as far as fulfilling orders and all that. So definitely worth taking a look at Spod. As far as the different products they have quite a variety, as you can see. Shirts, hoodies, sports looks, different apparel. Definitely a little bit more of the like basic premium wear, I would say, if you're comparing it to maybe some of the other options. You can see the types of brands that they have as well. So definitely worth taking a look at Spod. As you can see here, a Bell Canvas, that's the one I mentioned for the shirt that I'm actually wearing currently. So yeah, lots of different options. You can also order samples, which makes a ton of sense. You definitely want to do that with print on demand. So moving into the next one on this list, we have eProlo. Now, I've actually done an individual review on eProlo on the channel before as well. They also now offer, print on demand. So you've got eProlo POD for print on demand, where you can sell print on demand products. They have those integrations as well with like Shopify, WooCommerce, and eBay Shop Plaza as well, which I just recently did a video on Shop Plaza on the channel as well. So eProlo, very similar to all the others. You can create a product, add your own designs, and they will fulfill those orders. So they have swimsuits even, which is pretty cool. Dresses, hoodies, t-shirts, shoes, and a variety of other different types of products as well. So depending on what your e-commerce platform looks like, they have those integrations there, and so that you can do print-on-demand dropshipping, as you can see here. Yeah, so definitely worth taking a look at eProlo. Depending on, once again, what types of products that you're more interested in selling, then go with that type of platform as well. And, for a lot of these, you can kind of get signed up, test the waters out, and see which one you like best. So moving on to the next one in this list, we have Gelato. Now, not to be confused with the ice cream or the, I believe it's just the ice cream, I guess. It's not really ice cream, it's gelato. So, but yeah, Gelato is actually also a print-on-demand products company. So they have production in 34 different countries, and they will produce really sleek, nice products. Okay, and they also have a lot of integrations as well with Shopify, WooCommerce, Squarespace, their own API, BigCommerce, Wix, and Etsy. So depending on what your platform looks like, they have the integrations there as well. Gelato. So these are the different companies, as you can see here, different types of products. If you want to take a look at and dive deeper into all the products that they offer, you can see here, sell globally, produce locally. They have the end-to-end fulfillment, fast delivery as well, and eco-friendly, right? So sustainability, good for the planet. A lot of these companies also offer that. As you can see, the easy integrations, the API. So Gelato is just really sleek and nice and simple. So you can do your integrations there. Gelato, definitely worth taking a look at. Moving on to the next one in this list, we have Applic. Applic, Applic, I'm not sure, but they do hats, as you can see, hats and other types of products as well. Oh, here it is. So you got different brands. You've got menswear, you've got women and unisex, kids and youth, accessories, eco-friendly, different supplies. As you can see, different labels and prints, patches even, bags and totes. different tops, t-shirts, hoodies, jackets, outerwear, bottoms, all types of different clothing, and lots of different brands as well. Depending on what you want to do, of course, they also have the different integrations. So you could do Shopify, WooCommerce as well, or you could just do it yourself. Like you can see here, they also have buy in bulk if you're trying to do it that route, or if you want to just do the print on demand, then you can easily do that as well with the different e-commerce platforms in order to do the print on demand drop shipping setup, depending on how you want to go about doing things. But yeah, nice little labeling as well, which is pretty cool. So you can do like a little private label, which is nice and definitely worth taking a look at with all the different product print on demand services that they offer really within this print on demand company. So that is Applic once again. And by the way, as well, links will be down in the description box below to all the different companies mentioned in today's video if you want to check each of them out. Moving on to the next one in this list, we have TLaunch. Now, I assume this is probably why a company like Teespring wanted to try and just go with Spring, because so many companies have a T this and T that. So you've got TLaunch, right? So TLaunch is where you can have t-shirts launched for you, right? So they've got obviously the men's shirts, they got crew neck sweaters, little balloons. That's pretty unique. I've not really seen balloons in many of the different print-on-demand companies. You've got beach towels as well, canvas wall art, water bottles, flags. These are just a little example here as far as the types of products. You can feel free to take a look at their warehouses and the different products that they offer as well. But yeah, that's TLaunch. They also have integration with Etsy, Shopify, their own API, WooCommerce, BigCommerce, as well. So definitely take a look at TLaunch. Once again, just another option in this list. And moving on to the last but not least, we have TPOP. So like I said, again, with the whole T thing. So we've got TPOP now. And TPOP is really out there as known as an eco-responsible or eco-friendly print-on-demand company, is what they really pride themselves in. So you can sell online and forget about the logistics. They worry about the eco-responsible, eco-friendly side of things as well. That's really what they market themselves as, for green printing and eco-friendly products. Once again, Shopify, WooCommerce, and Etsy. So good integrations there, depending on the types of products that you want to sell, or if you don't have a site yet, then they also have a direct order feature as well. But yeah, TPOP, another good print-on-demand company, worth taking a look at. So you can do logos and different things like that to really give you the whole product experience that you want for your customers. So definitely take a look at TPOP. Pretty sleek, pretty nice, and eco-friendly, which, who doesn't want that? So guys, that is all for the list in today's video. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to smash that like button, hit the subscribe button as well, and the notification bell so you're notified whenever I upload a new video. But anyway, guys, that is all for today's video, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.